All right, Medical Monday, you need to get rid of some stress. So what does the perfect vacation look like for you? Kayaking, the beach, festivals, wine tastings? Travel editor Marika Flatt with Texas Lifestyle Magazine has a rundown of fun places to drive, ride, or fly off to. From the oldest town in Texas, the Texas Hill Country, California dreamin', or even a staycation. Marika, A&M grad in communications, and you put that degree to use. A travel editor and co-owner of Texas Lifestyle Magazine, among other things. Tell us about that magazine.
Yes, we are celebrating 10 years right now, so a decade of telling our readers about everything that makes living great in the Lone Star State. That's our tagline. So we get to talk about the fun stuff.
Yeah.
We get to talk about food and wine, restaurants, travel, entertainment, great things to read. So yeah, it's a pretty fun gig.
Yeah, I would imagine. All right, sometimes you travel across the Lone Star State. Sometimes you got to get away, people. Let's start with this first trip for summer travel, a girls' trip to Santa Barbara.
Yes, so I had this on my bucket list for a long time. I finally got to go last summer, and Deborah, I left Texas. It was about 105 degrees. Landed in Santa Barbara. It was in the 70s. I was in love. I love this city. So it's known as the American Riviera because it's got the beach, surrounded by mountains, and beautiful Spanish colonial architecture, very walkable. So you've got a lot to see and do there. You can take this wonderful promenade trail along the water, take it to Montecito, which is a beautiful little town.
Do some kayaking if you want to.
Yes, because you've got the water right there. So whale watching is big there.
Yeah.
So they have the Santa Barbara Channel that's just recently been awarded as one of the top places for whale watching.
Wow. So while my girlfriends are whale watching and kayaking, I'll take advantage of the 14 Michelin recognized restaurants and the 40 wine tasting rooms.
Yes, yes, plenty to eat and drink there. Wonderful restaurants that kind of come out onto State Street. We love that. You just got the outdoors that you want to really soak up and take advantage of. Yeah. So you can dine al fresco there on the street, and because it's so close to the real wine country of California, fantastic tasting rooms all around.
Then you had the Old Spanish Days Fiesta.
Yes, so they are celebrating 100 years there in Santa Barbara. It's late July through August 4th, so that's going to be a popular week there. And we do want to say that very easy to travel there from Texas airports. And so that's going to be a busy time, but they're celebrating with parades and festivities, and it really gets back to their Spanish roots that they're celebrating.
All right, speaking of travel, this next one is one we can do by car, and so that's the family trip to Nacogdoches.
Yes, one of my favorite East Texas towns. So it's the home of Stephen F. Austin State University. It's the oldest town in Texas, also known as the Garden Capital of Texas. I just recently learned that, did not know it. But there's so many beautiful gardens around Nacogdoches. It's actually centered among a lot of the forest out in East Texas as well. So in the spring, they have the azaleas, which are really beautiful. But what we want to tell everybody about is their Blueberry Festival, 34th
There's
annual.
so many things that happen right in our own backyard practically that we don't know about. Yeah.
That's right. And you know, it's a quick drive from Houston over to Nacogdoches. And so 34th annual, they have a carnival that they're bringing in for the first time this year. Murals are a big thing that they're working on there in Nac. So they have an organization called Brushing Up Nac that is working on a lot of beautiful murals. And this is my favorite thing about the Blueberry Festival. For $20, you can get a gift certificate that allows you to paint your own blueberry on the mural.
Okay.
Isn't that fun?
I was like, that's mine right there.
That's my blueberry.
Right. Yeah, and in downtown Nacogdoches, every town has their own fingerprint, you know, and a lot of the towns still preserve some of those older buildings and things that take you back to another time. Right.
The little downtown area is red brick streets. And so they've got a lot of great restaurants and shops down there. I will tell you that one of the local favorites is Dolly's Diner there. Aww. And so my daughter that went to school there loved the breakfast on Tuesdays. You could get pancakes and coffee for $2.
Oh gosh, is Dolly still there? Hi,
yes.
It's Dolly. Welcome.
I believe she
Here
is.
you come again. No, yeah, not that Dolly, everybody, but Dolly. Okay. And it's good to visit all year round. All right, for a family reunion, the Highland?
Yes, so we just discovered this place. Deborah, July is family reunion month, so we need to start thinking about how are we going to get our families together. And so the Highland has two very large homes homes on this 20-acre property, kind of farmhouse.
Near Dripping Springs, right?
Near Dripping Springs. And so 2 large homes, a separate cabin if people wanted some extra space. But what I love about this property is that it's got something for everyone. Pool, hot tub, turf courts that are actually lit
spa
in the evening. Yes, spa. And its own garden. You can actually, if you're a guest there, you can go pick vegetables to cook for your dinner that evening. And so 20 acres of trails to walk around, and everything. Pickleball, which is super trendy. So courts and fire pits and everything. So if you take 3 generations like we do for our family reunion, something for everybody.
Yeah. All right. If you ask busy moms, do you want to go to Europe or do a staycation? They're like, really? Staycation? Right?
Yes.
There's something to be said for a staycation, and
That's
Houston
right.
has a lot of different places to go.
Right here in your own backyard, so many museums downtown, so many great restaurants and breweries and distilleries to visit. So downtown has a lot of great places for people to get away for overnight too, if they want to. But the restaurants are plenty, and Discovery Green, which is something that I just discovered.
Well, and here's the thing. Everybody, I think most people know where Discovery Green is. A lot of people have not been down there since they renovated several years ago.
Right.
But it is, and it always has something going on.
Always. So they have hundreds of free events per year. I love the fact that they have free wellness classes, like free yoga at 6:30 on Tuesday evenings. There's art installations out there. All of this is free.
It's really nice, and it just says community, right?
That's right.
You can travel the world, we say it all the time, through our food scene, because we have the most diverse food scene there is. But you can go to one particular restaurant and travel the world. It's called Traveler's Table.
Yes, what a cool concept. So a husband and wife developed this based on their travels around the world. So Traveler's Table, global cuisine, very top-notch. You can try various courses and pretend like you're traveling to different countries while you're right here in Houston.
And start speaking in different accents.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yes, that should be the challenge. You must speak the accent of that. No, but anyway.
I love that tip. Yes, we might be doing that.
Right. But no, it's so cool. And let me just round out with just getting out of your 4 walls and traveling, whether it's down the street or on the other side of the globe, the advantage of that for people.
Well, there's a lot of quotes about that, about how if you don't get out and travel, you don't get to the next chapter of your life. It's only 1 page of the book. But really, I mean, this is how we learn about different cultures. This is how we explore the world. This is how we understand things. We can.
But the world is bigger than where we are.
We can get a greater understanding just by traveling to somewhere new and meeting someone from a different culture. And Houston is a melting pot of cultures, so you can get that here in town. But going to another state even and learning about another state. Maybe somebody hasn't been to some of the southern states where they might learn about Alabama or Arkansas, or get over to
and
Georgia.
The terrain is different everywhere, and there's just so many things to do. Marika, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Experiential travel. That's what it's all about.
I'm jealous of your job.
Well, maybe we could swap out.
Right, there we go.
For just a week or two.
A summer gig.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Deborah.
To learn more about Texas Lifestyle Magazine and for more on the places we mentioned, go to greatdayhouston.com and we'll connect you.